Hi there, welcome to my channel. I'm Angela from artery.com. I'm going to make another card that I've found on scrapbook.com. We're going to be using that as inspiration. I'll leave a link to it in the description, but I just think this is really cute and it's very simple to make. You don't even have to make your own background. You can just use any pattern paper that you want. You can use any scallop die or any frame die, any nested die, anything that you like, just to make these little parts. You can put anything you like here. It's very versatile. You can make it for any occasion. I'm going to be using this. I have no idea where I got it from. All I can say is that it was probably from Temu or AliExpress or somewhere like that. Whoops, I've left that out. So I'm going to be using that stamp set. I'm going to be using this. I think this was from Temu as well. Yeah, I think they were from Temu, so I'm going to be using those. I've already stamped and coloured some butterflies using that stamp set. They just need die cutting. I got the same paper that I used. I think it was from Crafter's Companion. I will have a look to see if they have any left. And this is just some dark brown cardstock that I think is from Tonic Studios, but I will check them all and put them in my description. So very simple. I did toy with the idea of making a dark brown card using that, but to be honest, it is thick. It is quite thick cardstock, but not thick enough for a card base. So I'm going to make it the same size as the card base and just stick it on the top like I have with that. So I'm going to put that to one side. So I'm going to start by cutting out the two frame dies that I used. Sorry, the scallop dies, nesting dies, whatever you call them. I think it was this one. Yeah, and the one below it. Yeah, that's right. So let's put that on there. I'm trying to use as little of the card as possible so I've got room left for something else. I'm going to run these through my die cutting machine and then I'll be back. I'm going to cut down some card, just some scraps that I had left over to fit on there. I'm not going to go into details with the measurements because you might use dies that are a different size, but it was about 1/4 of an inch smaller than this that I cut them, trimming little bits off here and there just to make it fit. So they look okay, so I'm going to stick these together. You don't have to use wet glue, of course, just use whatever you feel more at ease with. Tape runner, double-sided sticky tape, it's up to you. Right, that's those done. I'll put them aside just to dry off a little bit. So this card size is going to be 5.5 by 4.25. Let me just put these away first. Right, so this is going to be the same size, 5.5 by 4.25. And this is going to be 1/4 of an inch smaller than that. This is why I prefer to use my layer guides, because it is difficult for me to get things right when I'm measuring and cutting, but I shall have a go. So this now goes on to the brown mat layer. Working out where everything goes. These can be as large or as small as you like. You could just have one there if you wanted. You do as many as you like. Have that quite... I just want it so it's just missing the edge of the card, so it's not quite hitting it. Something like that. Right, now I'm going to die cut these butterflies. Almost done. Just make sure this is the right way up. So what I'm going to do is stick these on first, and then I know exactly where to put my butterflies. So I know where I want that one. I want that one at an angle, almost touching the edges. Now with this one, you can obviously you can just stick it straight on like that if you like. I'm going to put something on the back here just to give it, because it's lifting up there, if you can see. Well, I don't know if you can see. When you put it down, it's going to lift up a little bit. So I'm going to put a piece of card under there. So you can see it's propped up a little bit with the card. Yeah, that's better. I've tucked it in so you can't see it. Wow, that took some doing, didn't it? Right, so I'm going to have the big butterfly up there. I'm going to have it slightly off the edge there. I'm going to have that one in the middle, and I'm going to put a little sentiment on. But I'm going to put these on foam. You can of course use any die cuts that you want. You don't have to use butterflies. You can use flowers, objects, anything. Right, that's more or less done now. So before I add any decorations or anything, I'm just going to put it on the card base. Just make sure it's straight on all sides. Now we can start adding some bling. What I did with the other one, I got some little decorations. I think I got these from the Works in the UK. Can't remember. They have some little stars, little hearts, things like that, which are quite cute. I'll get a couple of stars again. Figure out where I'm going to put them. And as I did with the others, I do have a die that cuts out all of these little circles in whatever paper that you like. So I'm just going to choose a couple of diddy ones. There we are. And just a little sentiment to stamp on, if I can get it right, because I'm not going to be using a stamping platform. So we'll just see. Just found a teeny tiny sentiment. I'll try to get it straight. It's quite difficult with the small ones. Even harder when you're not using a stamping platform, because you have to get it right first time, to be honest. Here we go. That'll do. I've done worse. So there we go, that's how easy it is. So what you can do is you can obviously keep these yourself and send them. You can gift them, you can sell them as a pack. You could make as many as you wanted with different backgrounds, different dyes, different sentiments, anything like that. But I just think they're really cute and so easy to make. And if you've made a ton of backgrounds that you don't want to do, you don't know what to do with, when you could do something like this, couldn't you? And you can use your scraps for your die cuts and for the backgrounds of your little elements and things. So I don't know whether that was helpful. I just thought it was a cute card. Like I say, I will leave a link to the image on scrapbook.com that gave me the inspiration, and you can check it out for yourself. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. I always appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye now.